Hello and welcome to the lesson Organizational Structure and Values. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to describe organizational structure and hierarchy. You will also be able to list organizational values and describe the work environment and culture. To begin with, let us look at a situation. This is Sonia, a new employee who has just joined a large call center as a customer care executive. Today, she has her induction program along with other new joinees. It is through this program that all new employees have just been introduced to the company's hierarchical structure and code of conduct, along with the work environment, culture, and ethics. Sonia is proud to be part of such a prestigious and respectable organization. On her first day at work, she meets her work buddy John, who takes her around the office and helps her get accustomed to the company work environment. John gives her a tour of the office space, different departments, the meeting room, conference room, cafeteria, washrooms, water dispenser, coffee or tea vending machine, gym, meditation or prayer room, etc. The administration executive calls Sonia to hand her an employee ID card which contains access rights to the different sections of the workplace. The executive also gets her a biometric data fed into the attendance machine and guides her on how to use it. Sonia and her buddy John are sitting in the cafeteria, where she asks him about their reporting structure. John explains the roles of the different managers and how they fall into the entire hierarchical structure. Since Sonia comes from a small organization where the structure was flat and flexible, she feels a little uneasy about such a well-defined vertical structure and knows that she would have to learn a lot to adjust to the new organizational processes. Let's see how Sonia adjusts to the new workplace by experiencing different situations related to the organizational hierarchical structure and work environment, ethics, and culture. It's been a few days into the new job and Sonia is enjoying her work. One day, there is a medical emergency at Sonia's home, and since her reporting manager is in a meeting, she informs the another senior manager and leaves the office for the day to attend the emergency. However, the next day, her reporting manager is upset because she did not inform him about her absence. Sonia apologizes and promises to keep that in mind at all times. Sonia has the habit of being irregular in reaching office. She thinks that she can compensate her late coming by stretching her working hours like she did in the earlier company. However, her new organization is quite strict with the working hours and does not promote late stays in office. So, in the next quality meeting, Sonia is reprimanded by her manager for his practice of hers. She notes it down as another action item for herself. Sonia, along with other team members, have received a meeting invite from their reporting manager. Sonia immediately sets a reminder for the same. On the day of the meeting, her colleague comes to her and asks her if she would be attending the meeting or not, to which she replies in the affirmative. The colleague then tells her that it is extremely important to respond to any meeting invite by giving a logical reason or accepting it if attending. In the coming days, Sonia also adds more good practices in her action items list. These good practices include never eating at the work desk, only in the cafeteria, wearing employee ID card at all times, taking care not to misplace it, and talking softly over the phone or otherwise while inside the office. Why do you think Sonia faced so many challenges in adjusting to the new work environment? That's because she was not familiar with the different types of hierarchical structures along with the processes. There are several types of organizational structures, such as matrix, hierarchical, flat, product, project management, geographical area, and there are different processes associated with each of these. Let's look at them briefly. In the matrix structure, you share resources and staff across teams and projects, as well as within departments or functions. A hierarchical structure business has multiple layers and a longer chain of command. Employees are ranked at many different levels, one above the other. The flat structure means that the business either has no management layers or the chain of command is very short and staff-level employees all report to one overall manager. Some businesses organize their activity according to geographical area or location. In product-based structure, a business is organized in separate divisions, each focusing on a different product or service. In a project-based structure, a business is arranged around dedicated teams that work on a particular project. But it's not just the organizational structure that Sonia should know about in detail. She should also know about the important employee etiquette or code of conduct in her new organization. She should also strive to follow these guidelines as long as she is a part of the company. Respect your organization. Reach office on time. Keep personal and professional lives separate. Greet your fellow workers with a smile. Follow the professional dress code. Never share confidential information with any of the external parties. Learn to own your mistakes. Respect your fellow workers. Help them whenever required. Treat all your fellow workers as one, irrespective of their education and designation. Never take undue advantage of your position. Respect each other's privacy. Stay away from controversies. Now, Sonia is confident enough to align herself with the new organizational design and work culture. She follows the best practices to ensure a positive and healthy work environment with transparent and open communication, work-life balance, focus on training and development, recognition for hard work, and strong team spirit. Let us look at what we learned from Sonia's experience in understanding an organization's hierarchical structure and work culture. There are several types of organizational structures such as matrix, hierarchical, flat, product, project management, geographical area. The important employee etiquette and code of conduct guidelines are: respect your organization, reach office on time, keep personal and professional lives separate, greet your fellow workers with a smile, follow the professional dress code, never share confidential information with any of the external parties, learn to own your mistakes, respect your fellow workers, help them whenever required, treat all your fellow workers as one, irrespective of their education and designation. Never take undue advantage of your position. Respect each other's privacy. Stay away from controversies. To ensure a positive and healthy work environment, you need transparent and open communication, work-life balance, focus on training and development, recognition for hard work, and strong team spirit.